The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Atlanta Falcons. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
A run for the first time with Divisional Robinson. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Divisional Robinson, 75 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in and drop him before he could take the shot downfield. And he was trying to get it to Tutu Atwell there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Libra! Lady!
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 8 yards out. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
10. Red 80. And middle.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
20. Middle.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. They got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
38 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Give me a radar.
Stafford now to throw. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good look at the end of that one.
8 yards on the pickup.
On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Omaha, ready to move.
Now it's Stafford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ready. 250. 32.
Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there. And it's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
180. Like 7.
Here's Stafford. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. James Pierce able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Party on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. It leads to a first down.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
32, 43 rail.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he's going to, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. An extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw, Stafford. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack, down he goes. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And that should get them off the field with a 3 and out. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Man, set, punt, ready.
Again, it's Robinson.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
21-3 is your score after one. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
On the double.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Down. Black 40. Smash. Hut.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Well, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Real right, 22.
To throw is Stafford.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Throwing is Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Stafford. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jalen Walker with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Ethan Evans on down to punt. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Ready.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
21-yard line.
Hey, blue. 60 red. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Completes a Mooney on the slant. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On the double.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set.
Now back to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10.
Now Stafford. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Monday. Hey, give me radar. Stop.
Here's Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hunter. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Double right. 21.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
54. Set. Blue 60. Zebra.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
50-50.
Throwing again on second and 10. Stafford. He's got the connection to Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
32.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Omaha, remove.
To the air again, Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready. Middle. 59.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Red! 280!
Again, it's Stafford. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Jalen Walker. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
80 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Down. 50, green.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Set. Big 20. 280. And middle. 21.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, poor throw there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up
Ready.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Set.
Into the hands of London.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down.
Ready. 60 red. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Alert! Blue 60! Hey, 5-0! Pretty hot!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Rams, first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Easy, alert! Stop!
Stafford now to throw.
Going right back to Ferguson. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
13 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
Real right,
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
20! 32! Hey, 70! Hey, 50! Middle! Not.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Third and goal. Try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Set! Stop!
Williams.
Well, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's now 4th and goal.
Set! Yellow 20! 20 hot!
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Terrence Ferguson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
For the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 28-10.
Rams 10.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. He's to the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Divisional Robinson
With his second touchdown of the night.
And the Falcons add 6 to their lead.
On for the extra point.
Extra point by York is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
180.
Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
50-50.
Stafford. He'll complete this one to Watson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 41.
Hey, red. 22.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Waiting.
Stafford looks to throw again. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, L.A. What a great play there. 41 yards. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. About that return, flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Ready.
Robinson with another carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I think think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
That is caught. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. An extra point by York is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
17. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Rams.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Monday. Yellow 20. Hey, fly low.
Now Stafford. That is caught by Hunter. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And 22 more yards there and another first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Here's Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 2.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Now here's a fake on a jet sweep, and a give to Robinson.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Robinson up the middle.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Blaster, stay. Black, blue, striker.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Double right.
First down.
Right 70.
It's a gain of 10.
Right to the right.
First
22.
down, Rams.
To throw is Stafford. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
James Pierce
Bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
53. Ready. 21. 11. Like 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
80. Big 20.
Back to throw, Stafford.
That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Alert! Stop!
Throwing is Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. 218 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them with a submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the way.